In this question we are given an inequality. The inequality says that x cube minus 4x square minus 7x plus 10 divided by x square minus 8x plus 7 is greater than or equal to 3x minus 1, and we are asked to find out all the positive integer values of x that satisfy this inequality. To simplify, let us first understand the denominator and the numerator. The denominator on the left hand side is x square minus 8x plus 7. This we can factorize to equal x square minus 8x plus 7 is equal to x minus 1 into x minus 7. This is in the denominator, so we know that the denominator cannot equal 0. This would imply that x cannot be equal to 1 and x also cannot be equal to 7, because in that case the denominator will be 0 and the fraction or the inequality will not be defined. If you are looking at the numerator is x cube minus 4x square minus 7x plus 10. If you substitute the value of x to be equal to 1, this will become equal to 1 minus 4 minus 7 plus 10, which is equal to 0. This would imply that x minus 1 is a factor of the cubic equation. So let us try to factorize it. If you are trying to factorize the cubic equation, x cube minus 4x square minus 7x plus 10. When x is substituted to equal 1, we are finding out that the value of this expression will become equal to 0. So x cube minus x square minus 3x square plus 3x minus 10x plus 10. We are just trying to factorize it and we want to calculate one of the factor to equal x minus 1, and then we will get the remainder. So this will be equal to x square minus 3x minus 10 into x minus 1. This is the numerator. So now if you simplify the numerator and denominator on the left hand side, we can cancel x minus 1, because note that x is not equal to 1 and x is a positive integer, so it will be definitely greater than 1. So x minus 1 will be some positive number, so we can cancel it in the numerator and denominator. So the inequality will simplify to equal x square minus 3x minus 10 divided by x minus 7 is greater than or equal to 3x minus 1. Now let us bring 3x minus 1 to the left hand side and take the common denominator, which will be equal to x minus 7. So the inequality will become equal to the following. It will become equal to x square minus 3x minus 10 minus x minus 7 into 3x minus 1 divided by x minus 7 is definitely greater than or equal to 0. We can simplify again the expression to equal x square minus 3x minus 10 minus, this will be 3x square minus 21x minus x, so this is minus 22x plus 7 divided by x minus 7 is greater than or equal to 0. Again we can simplify this to equal minus 2x square plus 19x minus 17 divided by x minus 7 is greater than or equal to 0. Now we can multiply the numerator and denominator with minus 1, just because we want to have a quadratic equation where the coefficient of x square is positive, because that is more intuitive. So if you are dividing the right hand side and left hand side with minus 1 in an inequality, the sign of the inequality will change. So essentially this becomes equal to 2x square minus 19x plus 17 divided by x minus 7 is less than or equal to 0. Now let us try to factorize 2x square minus 19x plus 17. We can factorize this to equal, this will be 2x square minus 2x minus 17x plus 17 divided by x minus 7 is less than or equal to 0. In the numerator you can understand that that is equal to 2x minus 17 into x minus 1 divided by x minus 7 is less than or equal to 0. What do we know about x? We know that x is a positive integer and we know that x is not equal to 1. So x is a positive integer which is greater than 1. So x minus 1 will be a positive number. So this is immaterial to us. We can cancel or we can divide both left hand side and right hand side with x minus 1. X minus 1 will be a positive number. So the sign of the inequality will not change. So we want 2x minus 17 divided by x minus 7 to be less than or equal to 0. To remove the denominator, let us multiply the numerator and denominator with x minus 7 whole square. That is the left hand side and right hand side with x minus 7 whole square, which will again be a positive number. So again the sign of the inequality will not change. If you are multiplying the left hand side with x minus 7 whole square, the inequality will simplify to equal 2x minus 17 into x minus 7, and the right hand side will remain unchanged, is less than or equal to 0. Now we know what are the values of x which should satisfy this inequality. Whenever you are having a quadratic equation on the left hand side which is less than or equal to 0, it would imply that the value of x has to lie between both the roots. And what are the two roots of the given quadratic equation? One of the root is 7 and the other root is 17 by 2, which is 8.5. So the value of x has to strictly lie between 7 and 8.5. Now what are the positive integers which follow in this interval? The two positive integers are 7 and 8. However, remember what we have discussed earlier, x cannot be equal to 7. So the only positive integer which satisfies the given inequality is 8. So the sum of all the positive integers which satisfy this given inequality is also equal to 8.